All right. Made it. You don't know my ooh. Oh, yeah. Making love to the beat so slow. Cool.
You're actually more of a Beavis than Beavis. You're more Beavisy than Beavis, sir.
I like Beavis and Butthead. This Nespresso is amazing.
Isn't it good,
This is
dude?
amazing. I feel like the camera you can't see it, but there's like a thick head on here, like a beer or something.
Yeah, it's like it froths it for you.
Super, super frothy.
It's good.
That is damn good.
So, dude, how do you like my hair?
I do like it. I think it looks great.
It's way shorter, huh?
I like the fade though.
I got that. Yeah, I went to
Fade's
some
nice.
random. It was just on the way home.
From school.
Yeah, I was biking home, and my hair was just like annoying the shit out of me.
I'm just gonna stare at your hair now. the whole time.
Okay, and okay, so I'm not gonna look at you then.
Perfect,
And so, because that'll be weird.
Eyes
I'm
here.
looking you looking at my hair.
Eyes down here, sir.
And so I went into the barber shop and was just like, sat down, and he was like, "Yo, what you want?" I was like,
Trying to get Darth
longer
Vader.
on top and skin to blend it up." And he just did this. And every time like he'd ask me something, he'd like he had beats on, and so he was like cutting my hair with music. So he'd like take off his like go like this, and I could hear like, and he'd be like, "Hey, so what about this?" I'm like, blah blah blah. He'd be like, "All right." But dude, the guy's an artist, man.
Yeah, it looks
It's
good.
Jeej. And I mean, this is just like waking up shit.
I know. I like
But
it.
I still like it. I kind of like the
cool.
unkempt up top
Yep.
because I don't want to do anything to it, man.
No. This is the same thing. It's just, well, there it is.
Yeah, exactly. Just
great.
let it do what it does, dude.
It done did it.
But I mean, after that, because I usually go to Great Clips, and people can make fun of all the. It's just like people making fun of fast food.
Yeah.
Bro, they have clippers there, and they cut your hair.
And they work.
They cut your hair.
All the women that like work at the place I go to, it's called Keep It Cut. They all came from like Sport Clips or Great Clips or insert clipper name here, and they're amazing. They're great,
Yeah,
especially if they do the skin fade. Because I always ask them.
I like skin fades.
So do I. It doesn't look as clean.
I'm not a big fan of that, like just like blocked off back of it.
No.
Like when it's like I don't think I've said like a lot. I don't think
I like it.
we've ever really had it, but when people have long hair, but they still get it cut to like a block or a circle, and like you can put your fingers under
The hair.
the hair back there, and it's just kind of like. I've
not
also seen
clean.
people though where like it's apparent that either they or someone they know or their girlfriend or something cuts their hair, and like their hairline in the back will be fucked up. Have you seen that before? Where it's like half up their head, like cut,
And then
and it looks like a hack job. I mean,
there's
dude,
no fade.
it's so bad.
It's like a step.
And I see it and I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
There's
I'm
levels
sorry.
to this ish. Not the kind of levels we want. There's levels. There's lots and lots of levels.
Because there's levels to this.
Level 43 mage. Or whatever it is.
Can't cut my hair because it's.
I went last night. Betty and I were going to find food for the boy.
Okay.
Actually, we're looking at the house, so we're trying to see the progress of the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of restaurants up there. We're like, well, I'm gonna live here. Might as well see what's up here. And it was so there was donuts in the middle because we wanted donuts. If you look at the left side, though, the other option was like a Chicago hot dog place or something. And then on the right was pizza. And Betty's like, oh, let's try the pizza. It was the worst pizza I ever had in my life.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I was bragging about the pizza that you have here.
So the Walmart pizza's better.
Yeah, I told her that. It was gross.
That frozen pizza.
Yeah, the frozen stuff was good.
Wow, dude.
This place we went to was like all dough. It's hard to cut through the dough. And then
Really though.
really dough. And there was like minimal cheese, minimal like everything. I don't know. It was crap. It was like $15 for a decent sized pizza.
Isn't that like a average, like upper median price
Crust.
too?
Yeah.
Which is like kind of blows my mind.
But it just was not.
So
good.
what do you
And
think made it so bad? I
'Cause
mean,
it was
was it soupy? Was it too
No,
wet?
it
was the
was-
crust?
It was
Did the crust taste like chimpanzee?
like
What's
two
going on?
chimpanzees back to back, super thick. So there was There's like fewer toppings and fewer bits of cheese. It was like
so you could see the naked saucy dough.
Yeah, and it was hard to cut through. So they bring it out piping hot, obviously, but it's on that little
the silver thing,
and then on top of one of those things,
the thingy,
yeah. And I'm like trying to cut it,
the coat hanger thing,
with a dull knife.
Oh wait, so they didn't cut it for you?
They like half-assed it. They're like, okay, it's good, but I'm like, you didn't even score through the whole.
And
dough.
then wow, so and then the dough was kind of spongy, you'd say.
Mm-hmm. So we're trying to cut it.
And did you even look? Did you afterwards? Did you look at the reviews or anything just to double check to see if you're insane?
I just walked out. I never looked back.
Could you give me
look back at it?
The name of this place, dude?
Geno's.
Oh, isn't there one here?
I think there's a bunch. So this one's on Power Road. So if you
this is a great. Oh yeah, I love this. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, let's do it like this. Okay.
So if you,
I just want to see like if other, on Power Road.
Power and like.
I mean, they've got 3.5.
I don't know what power and like I think Brown. Let me see. Mesa.
First of all. Okay, so just tell me about the pizza, dude.
Geno's Giant Slice number 5. Number 5.
So some people say amazing, and just some people say it's garbage. Mm-hmm. So of course,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing 3.5 stars.
Wait, which one's the one
that I was at?
No, I'm gonna see this place that. Oh, Spinelli's. I went to Spinelli's.
That one's pretty good.
I mean, dude, honestly, like it's that really thin pizza, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, kind of want a lot of dough. Kind of want to bite into some fucking dough, you know? So, I mean, it's all about what you're into. To me, honestly, that Walmart pizza is incredible.
It was, because that was good. Even after, 3 days of being in the fridge?
Just sitting in the fridge, naked. No plastic wrap, no aluminum foil, nothing.
So good.
Just sitting on a plate.
Yeah.
Bitten already.
It was like a perfect bite, too, though.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, because I ate the sides, so it was like sticking out, and it had some, That's that good shit, dude.
It was so good. It was so good.
That's interesting.
So what we did, though, is we went and got donuts, like, while we were waiting for the pizza to be made, so at least I spared the boy the terrible pizza. He had donuts instead, because that's American.
What did he have, glazed?
Mm-hmm.
Glazed is just like the way, right?
So Betty went in there and she was talking to the owner of the shop, basically. It's like the niece or something.
Yeah.
And it was the end of the night and they were trying to get rid of whatever they had. Betty's like, "What's that thing?" And it was like, it looks like it's filled, but it's not. So that was good. And then they put crumbles of something on top of it. So that's what Obi had. So it's like a donut without the missing middle, without the hole missing.
Okay.
It's good.
Oh, that sounds really
like
good.
doughy.
I don't like filled stuff, dude. And I like glazed donuts.
Same
and I
here.
like the old-fashioned buttermilk ones, too.
Same.
So I'm a pretty simple dude, man.
So just imagine it was like...
That's why when I went to that place over there, which they have good glazed ones and old-fashioned ones, but, when I first went there, it was like, there's just like, 200 different flavors, and they're all this and that. And it's like, well,
I'll avoid the gummy
I don't really
ones.
want these.
Yeah.
I don't want mint and Oreo. I don't want apple this.
Stuff. No.
And, they name them something. They always name them something like, one of them was like Nutella this. And I was like, okay, I'll try that. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't Nutella. It wasn't. It was just chocolate icing. Something? And it pissed me off, dude. Nutella doesn't taste like chocolate icing, man.
No.
It tastes like Nutella.
Yeah.
It's hazelnut chocolate spread.
Yeah.
Not frosting. Frosting tastes like packaging.
Yeah.
I don't like frosting, dude.
You don't want that on your...
How can you call it
dome.
that? That actually upset me. But their glazed are good and their old-fashioned are good. I will say that.
This thing was like, imagine a standard donut, but without the middle missing, glazed. Oh, it's great.
So there's an air pocket.
Sort of, but it's like all connected still. It's like,
it's not like a big... It's like a fucking, some sort of like zoomed in brain picture.
That's what
of
it
all
is.
It's
all the dendrites firing synapses or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The gray matter and such. Therefore, continue.
Just really good. So, I mean, brownies. Mm-hmm. So, I was at there's this thing that the school has where it's like, if you make the dean's list, and I always get this email. It's like, hey, you've made the dean's list. Come to, such and such courtyard and, get a gold star and a treat and this and that. Well, I don't know where that courtyard is. I don't know. And I just look at the email and I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever. Get out of here. Well, the other day I was getting out of the gym, and the courtyard that's like all the buildings that I go to class in, that courtyard is, I guess, the Dean's List courtyard or whatever, because I saw them doing like the Dean's List thing. And so what you do is you go up and you like write your name on this like little star and you stick it to the whiteboard, and you get like, you have the option to take a photo.
Whoa.
Like, hey, I made it. But I mean, I went there though. I saw a bunch of brownies on the table. And like, these are like good brownies, like individually packaged, different flavors. There was like that toffee, there was caramel, there was this, there was that double chocolate brownie. Oh my God. Man. So I went up there and I'm like, okay, so how do I get a brownie? Because I didn't know what was going on at first. They're like, oh, this is for Dean's List.
Like, yeah, that's me.
And I'm like, okay. And the girl's like, nerdy girl with glasses, like totally questioning me from the get-go. Well, did you make the Dean's List? I'm like, what semester? I make it every semester. What semester? Oh, last semester, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we'll just write your name on this gold star and then you get a brownie. And I'm like, okay. And I just I go up there, write my name on this star. I don't do the whole last name, just the first 4.
Yeah.
And then fucking
It's a lot.
stick it up there, and I'm like, all right. I grabbed one, and I'm like, hey, thanks. I'm like, hey, since no one gets good grades and there's so many brownies here, can I just take 2? And she just looked at me like disgusted. Like, and she was like, we close in about 30 minutes, so if there's any extra, you can come back then. I was just like, all right, cool. I mean, I had just done legs. I was so hungry, man. And like, that brownie tasted so freaking good. It was so moist. But it's like, hey, 10 people have posted their little gold star thing.
That's nobody.
And I even told her after I took the brownie, you want to double check me? And I showed her my name. She's like, no, it's fine. But she didn't believe me, dude. There's no way she did.
Too good looking.
She did not believe me.
It's in the family.
But I took that brownie and ran. I said, you don't know my making love to this beat so slow. But dude, I wanted 2 brownies. And here's the thing. When people that you're a student like me. Now you've been put in charge of something that's not yours.
Right.
Why do you assume the same responsibility of the person who owns it?
That's a good point. It's a great point. Something.
Can you tell that no one's coming up and getting a brownie? So you can tell that there's going to be some left over. So why don't you give the guy who asks for 2 too? What the fuck are you doing?
Sounds like a future security guard.
I just don't understand. It's like, well, if I did that for everybody, I'd have no more. I guarantee I'm the only one who asked.
I guarantee it.
So give me my second brownie.
I used to make the Dean's List at U of A, and they didn't care. They're like, whatever. I was like, all right, fair enough.
Really?
Yeah. No. I was like, where's my damn prize?
Well, like everyone has to be rewarded for everything. But if there's a brownie, I'm down to get my reward. You know what I'm saying? Reward me. I want that reward. I want to go. Where to go, lad?
Give me to go.
Give me to go.
I want to go. Remember that? There was one guy. He's like, he was talking about he had this magic flute that was passed down for centuries.
Oh yeah, this has been passed. This magic flute been passed down from my great grandfather.
A leprechaun flute.
Yeah, here is an amateur sketch of the leprechaun. So again, it's like the hat, and then the face goes like this, whoop, like just fucking the horse. I mean, like, like a professional artist, they like draw the shape of the head first, and then they put like the 2 lines, and they're like, okay, and then they put the hat over, and then they erase what they need to. But a regular person just goes line, arch, and then they go, That's just top of there's his hat.
That was so terrible.
It's so bad.
I was like, man, that's one of those.
Truly is an amateur sketch. Here is an amateur sketch of the
It was
leprechaun.
straight from the hood.
I think it's a crackhead.
It could be a crackhead.
Yep.
I want to go.
Give me the gold. Where the gold at? I think there's gold under that tree.
I just remember that dude though with the flute. He was so corny sounding. He was like,
And he was wearing a vest.
like this is a leprechaun flute from. He sounded like he's not from the hood.
No, dude.
Yeah, you gotta look him up. He sounded all corny. Leprechaun.
Bro, I know what to say.
Was it like
okay?
Leprechaun Flute 2006 or something?
No, dude.
Leprechaun in the Hood or something. Not to be confused with the movie. There's actually a movie called Leprechaun in the Hood.
You know what? We don't have fucking sound.
Oh,
But
yeah, I got it,
but here's the amateur sketch.
I want to see that amateur sketch. That's perfect.
See, he's got a vest on and he's got like camo. It's like he's like tactical.
That's the guy, yeah.
This flute been passed down from my great grandfather. It's like, are you sure? That's a lot of greats.
It's a ton.
Once you get above 3 greats,
Let's see if I
you're
can find
probably
this guy.
lying.
We have audio. Let's see. Here we go. I'm about to find him. Here we go. Here he comes. I'm prepared. Head to toe. Wards off smells.
This is a special leprechaun flute. It's been passed down from thousands of years ago from my great-great-grandfather who was Irish. I just came to help out. Others just...
He sounds like a Dave
Wait,
Chappelle character.
he only said great, and I said like 10 greats.
It's just we
so I remember it
that way.
differently.
Yeah.
You know why I think I do? Because he said thousands of years ago from my great.
So you're thinking, yeah. There's a
Which
succession
that's
of
not
great
possible.
No.
It has to be great.
times
Great.
to the 4
Great.
millionth power. Yeah. But that was him with his leprechaun flute.
Wards off spells.
That's a special man right there. I miss that though. I miss when we had funny things like that.
Dude, there used to be things like that all like every month.
Mhm.
There'd be some
weird
and
something.
now it's like these. Well, I mean, there's a lot of funny memes today.
but it's like I feel like
but-
less on the news. Like the kid,
Yeah.
I like Turtles kid or so. Like I don't see.
I like turtles.
like
It's like, whoa,
So do I.
spec. Spec.
Amateur spec.
Amateur spec.
Spec. Oh, I'm back to this Nespresso for a minute.
Dude, it's good,
So
man.
good.
It's good.
I just stare at it. I'm like, oh, that's
Yo, guess
nice.
who texted me
Is it? The green beans?
about the podcast? No, guess again.
Not gels.
Someone I roasted.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. This is a. Let me see. I'm gonna carry the 2. There's just so many. I don't know. There's.
Oh,
You're like me now.
the toxins thing.
Oh,
The
really?
toxins guy.
Oh.
That fucking guy.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and share with you.
I want to hear. We must hear.
Dude, he was fucking. Oh my
Dude.
god, dude. He goes. Bet you knew this was coming. The first thing he sends me. Bet you knew this was coming with an exclamation mark. Next, that's one text separately.
Okay.
Now the next one. The many benefits of Chinese cupping, Pacific College. A link. And a screenshot of the link. With drawing on it circled.
An amateur sketch.
Other benefits of China. Dude, it's...
I like it.
Here's a link. If you don't read the link, I got a screenshot of the link. If you don't read the screenshot of the link, I've circled the part you need to read for you.
You can't lose with that.
Bet you knew this was coming. I did. I'm
And
very
I'm
well.
prepared.
I'm very well calculated.
Prepped.
Okay.
Prepared for leprechauns.
The many
as well.
benefits of Chinese cupping. Link, photo of the link, circling of the thing. Then I just sent 2 laughings and 2 skulls, dude. Because I mean, at this point, you know, he reads my 2 fucking laughings, dude. He reads my 2 and my 2 and he goes,
What the
"We
hell?
may have lost the battle, but not the war. Get back to work." You know, in his head, that's what he was thinking. We may have lost the battle. You're all that's left. Finish the mission. So I sent him those 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those just the 4 emojis. And he goes, before you go balls deep into that article and dissect, So he already knows how I operate. I'm going to be like, okay. So now he's trying to stop me from doing the research that he sent me. So he's trying to stop me from reading his link. And he just wants me to just read this part. Don't read it. Don't dissect it. Yeah.
Not the rest. Yeah.
Before you go balls deep into that article and dissect, I was told that by an acupuncturist. Okay, his grammar might have been like trigger
off.
fingers turn to Twitter fingers here. He might have been just so mad that the grammar might be a little weird. Okay. Or I'm just reading it wrong. Before you go balls deep into that article and dissect, I was told that by an acupuncturist. It's a belief by Chinese medicine practitioners, asterisks. And I sent him...
Never heard of him.
I sent him this.
SpongeBob.
Little SpongeBob.
Just
gif.
jigging yourself.
That's like, it came up when I did dead. It's just like, you know, it's like burying himself.
Can't go from there.
And then I go, you know, I wouldn't get it if I didn't think it worked for something.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is that mark you see isn't toxins.
No, it's not.
And so before I even sent that, though, he sent me this. Like an I win gif.
Fat guy.
To which I didn't respond because now you're a double idiot.
A double idiot.
Okay, you were an idiot before, and now you've been squared.
We're putting that on Urban Dictionary.
You're idiot squared.
It's official.
A double idiot.
Double.
And I didn't say anything, and so he sent me something. So clearly he didn't think he won this battle because he sent the I won gif and then texted me back.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of energy.
Okay, I agree with that. I wasn't trying to say the circles themselves were toxins, but in reality, it doesn't actually matter. So that part, I don't know. I'm a little confused on. And then we just like kind of bantered back and forth for a little. But
I like this relationship. I like this.
It's funny, though. It's funny.
It is.
Is my caps lock button upside down? It is.
Yep.
I thought it was really funny.
I
I love when I think of something in my head and it comes true.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the times, I was thinking about this the other day when I was on my bike. I was stopped at a light, and I was just like looking around at like the people in the cars and stuff, and I feel like everyday life is so boring.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
And like the way people talk to each other is so boring that that's why I purposefully am like going around life just putting little wrenches into stuff. And like, I'm trying to get people to react this way, or I'll say this and see what they do. And like, because in my head, I'm like running through scenarios. In my head, I'm always like, if I say this, they'll do this. If I do this, they'll do this. Mm-hmm. And I go through and I kind of extrapolate like 5 to 10 different things that could happen. Mm-hmm. And I go and I see which one happens. And then I play off that one. And I'm just like, I'm trying to like, you know, play a game in life almost because I'm bored.
Yeah.
And I need something to do. So I'll say this comment and see if the person I think will reacts to it. And then if they do, then I'm like, okay, it's like a little victory. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm right. You know, mm-hmm. I'm actually a wizard. I'm a fucking wizard.
I'm not going to say no to that.
Lightning bolt. No, but
you've been like that since you were a kid.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, I mean, how can you just sit there, dude, and just like, you know? I can't, dude. I'm always messing with my professors to see what they'll do and to try and get a reaction, and like which reaction I get, I've already thought of what they're, you know, but it's just like this kind of a thing. Like I knew that's easy. Mm-hmm. Like of course I knew that was going to happen.
Right. What was that like in your past career life when you had to be serious?
I don't feel like I only did that to like authority.
Okay. So, well, I mean, day to day, like
and the thing that was fun though was everyone around me, all my mm-hmm. boys, mm-hmm. like they all knew that I was like that, okay. And so they'd watch me do it to people.
Okay, so
it was really funny because I knew they knew, and so I'd be trolling with somebody or messing with somebody, and they'd know exactly what I was doing, and I'd just like look at them, and it was so funny.
So you were only serious when you had to be, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's funnier than that way.
I mean, why not? Like it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think people, probably a lot of people don't find it fun
if they're on the receiving end
to constantly be. No, not that, because like I know people that mess with me and I laugh at it too. But at a certain, it's like when someone claps in front of your face and you blink. Of course, like everyone everyone's gonna react to certain things.
Right.
I mean, so there's people that troll me too and get a rise out of me and stuff like that too. But I mean, fair game. But
mostly on the internet.
Yeah. But then I instantly, then I'm a hypocrite. Then I'm like, all right, fight me. But no. Yeah. I mean, it's boring to not do that, dude. So I'll be like, just thinking of, okay, if I say this or if I say that, and they react this way or they do this, and I'm already like, and so I'm just daydreaming all the fucking time. I'll be like, wait, what? Sorry, I was daydreaming. And people will be like, that was just 5 seconds ago.
That dude, it's in the
a
family.
lot can happen in 5 seconds, man.
Yeah, it's true.
When you're just running down the list of possibilities, man.
Oh yeah, that must be a trait in our family. I do that all the time. I have to read something for the most part. If somebody's talking to me, I'm listening, but I'm so worried when I'm talking to them that I have to give them a proper facial expression that shows that I'm listening. So it's easier for me to just read something.
That's mom's side.
Yeah.
But I don't have that, dude.
No, you don't.
For me, it's like I don't have to look at you to be listening.
True.
I don't have to. For me, it's like that. A lot of the common decency, human type things we do. To me, they're just kind of fakey, and I don't do them
all the time
because it's like I can listen without looking. I can eat while you're talking and listen to you.
It's true.
I don't have to be locked in or nodding or things like that. Now, obviously, there's certain people that I will do that to.
Right.
But that's a respect thing. It's not like I just do it for everybody.
And I get you.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like my dad, when my dad talks, I usually don't look him in the eye. But it's because my dad drops a lot of really good morsels of knowledge. Like he'll just pepper them in there. He'll be like, blah, blah, blah. And then for your retirement, I'd recommend this. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. So when he talks, he's usually like my dad doesn't, he talks a lot, but it's not just like, a lot of times there's something he's trying to tell you. There's a message in there. He's either being a smart ass or somewhere. Yeah. And you're like, got it. You're right. Let me go write that down. But yeah. So it depends on who the person is. Because, I don't make eye contact with every single person. Yeah. It depends.
I mean, for me, it's like, random people. Like, it's more like strangers or acquaintances and stuff like that. Like, I don't have to, I don't care really, but.
I get that.
I mean, it just depends who it is. Because I'd say most people, I do. I look them in the eye and everything.
Depends on who and where, what the situation is.
It's just like, I mean, if I'm just eating or something and I don't have to stop eating and look at you.
You don't have
or look at you while I'm eating.
Yeah,
I can just
weird
kind of zone out on my food and I can hear you. Everything's fine. And it's not a bad thing.
My senses are operating properly.
But yeah, back to the other thing though, I get so bored not experimenting and imagining and testing these human subjects
since day one. Yeah.
I have to test, dude. I have to test things out, man.
Well, and it's good. You can also, you're very good at emulating and copying people. You've been able to copy me since you were 5 years old or something. Or 6, 7, 8 years old. You've been able to whatever I did, you'd be like, oh, I can copy that exactly. Watch this. Or whoever it was, you've been able to.
I think it's just because I was like a family entertainer kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's I adopted that a little bit of that.
You took the role.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, everyone, look at this.
Pretty much. Which makes it cool when you do dance moves because you can copy people's dance moves easily and really well. So I can be like, Austin, what's his style of dancing? And you're like, it's like this. Watch this. And you'll do some.
I feel like I see things in shapes, kind of. So when I see with that kind of stuff, people's movement, the way people walk, the way people do certain stuff, I always see it in a geometrical kind of way. It's it could be sharp, it could be round, but it could be triangular or square.
Sounds like body types of the average American male we're talking about here.
No, we'd have to start talking about silly putty and Play-Doh to probably cover those bases.
That's A lot of shape options there.
Yeah, dude.
There's
Just
a ton.
shapes. Yeah.
Shapes. I was listening to David Banner, the rapper. Remember him? Do you like
With the butterfly dough. Is that him?
I think, let me
Stunting
see
is
what
a habit.
David Banner's
Wait,
number.
he's the...
So he's from like Mississippi.
Girl, I'm trying to get you...
Uh,
Let me see it. Is that him? That's him.
let me see. What was David Banner's biggest? Like, I don't even know. He's got a few on here.
Dude, he's that guy.
Yeah, he's the drip sweat.
Don't
chick
play with it.
or whatever.
Don't play with it. What is it? I forget how to go and play with it.
Here, I'll put it on real quick. Sonic.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, an ad. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we need around here
This
is
is
ads.
perfect.
Hey,
You remember that
seen
ad?
the Chevy with the butterfly door?
Starting is a habit. Let me see. 1 second left and clear for takeoff.
You know, it'd be cool is if you muted it while it was the ad.
I was going to. That's the song you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's David Banner. Anyway, he's got a podcast now.
So he's also old as shit now. All of a sudden, he's 65.
How old is he? I know he's got-
65.
I know he's got like a degree.
Well, he was 20 years old like 5 years ago. That's why I'm kind of confused. He was 20 years old 5 years ago, and now he is
Born-
72.
Sounds right.
So I don't know.
He's 45.
No, he's 72.
Okay.
So somehow
Basically double it, you know?
he was this old,
Mm-hmm.
and then was this old. I'm just like,
It's a different human.
yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, you were listening to David Banner?
No, he has a podcast. So I was like looking for podcasts to listen to the other day,
Or is it?
and he was on there.
Oh,
He has his own, but he was in the comments. Somebody's trying to roast him because he uses soundboards like way more than I do.
I think
Like-
everyone uses soundboards, but they have them like plugged into the thing so you can hear them better.
It's but he was doing
I don't know
it
how to do that.
all the time. It's probably better we don't. I was like, don't let me use those.
That might be, yeah. But dude, some soundboard stuff is so funny.
It
man.
is. It can be. It depends on what the topic is. But yeah, he was using it like all the time. Even I was like, oh, all right, that's enough. It's
Like gunshots and
not those, but it was. I don't even know what it was. It was just. It was. Stuff
I know
hadn't
I know
heard.
some abused soundboards as well. Yeah.
It's funny if it's like.
But sometimes it's like only one guy's getting a kick out of the sound he's playing. He's
That's
like,
what-
oh, and he's like, two,
Yeah.
and everyone else is looking at him like,
okay.
I'd like to proceed. I'd like to move on. And he's over there going, ah.
That's David Banner, pretty much.
Really?
Are you watching the same podcast?
No, dude,
think
I
so.
promise I'm not.
All right.
I promise I'm not.
I
I'll show you after this
trust
exactly who it is.
You. I trust you. I can see. We can see what each other's search is on our YouTube anyway, since we use.
That's
the same.
true.
So
We see.
I, already know
I
yours
click
anyway.
on your stuff. I'm just like, oh, this looks interesting.
What the hell kind of crap is it? I kind of whatever I listen to is like I get in the car in the morning on the way to work. I'm just like, yep, I'm listening to that. Whatever it is. It's the
For me,
most
it's like if
random
I'm
stuff.
up at 5:30 playing some World of Warcraft or something, I just like have video on the side on the other monitor.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like listening to news or podcast or interesting things, whatever.
Something.
Yeah,
I see
because
what
I don't know. When I was I guess I did listen to music when I was a kid
Mm-hmm.
when I played.
There's some music,
But
on
now
there.
it's like, you're able to do so many, with having a second monitor and all these YouTube videos,
Yeah.
you're able to do so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas back in the day, it was like I just had iTunes open and I was listening to some rap while I played.
That's true.
I didn't have a second monitor. YouTube wasn't as deep,
No.
So it was like, you're pretty much limited to just music. There weren't podcasts. I mean,
No, that wasn't a thing. Especially great
So-
ones like this. This is
Yeah.
the best podcast. of
Yeah.
all times. Letting you know. Keep that in mind.
Hey, yo, my name is Slim Shady and you're listening to
Shade
Oh
45.
Kid. Dude, there's like this career fair thing at the school
Mhm.
where like these companies I mean,
Yep.
okay, who at the company decides who at the company to send over to the college?
I don't know, because we do that too with our
And who
company.
goes?
And yeah. Well, so we get a lot because it's like robotics or whatever.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, oh, robots. Okay. Software engineer. I'm going to get
They go,
But
robots? I can help you with those. Yeah.
that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much. MIT.
But it's
hey, here.
but I mean, like, who is it? Are these guys like kind of the L words of the company? Are they the coolest guys in the company? Are they the higher ups of the company? Who goes for Dell? Who goes for Dell?
I would say it's a mix. So there's not always one person that's just geared. I think what it is depending on that exact topic that they want to talk about. So say they're trying to recruit for like, I'll use my work for example because it's all I know really. So say you're trying to recruit people for robots, right? And you're like, all right, self-driving cars. But how do these cars, like, how do they know where they're at in the world? So you could use like a localization expert, somebody who like works specifically on.
But are these cool guys or not cool guys? Do people want to go to the university to do this or not?
They're usually cool. They're usually
Okay.
like the subject matter Everybody can kind of do everything, it seems like.
Yeah.
But it's usually
I
somebody
see what you're saying.
who's
So it's
like,
someone who knows their shit.
yeah, but they're more, how do you say it? They're still good with people. I'll put it that way. Like they
So
can
they're
answer.
the social nerds.
Yeah.
More
pretty-
sociable nerds.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My name is Mr. Zagavitz. I'm a sociable nerviditz. More Zagavitz? I'm a Gabagazivagitz. So, there's a bunch of companies, they send them out. And you know what's weird is these kids,
Right.
these people that, they wear suits.
Right.
Stop wearing blue suits with brown shoes.
That's a common one. I see that a lot.
That's all you see now
Mhm.
is fucking light brown shoes, light brown belt, and a blue suit.
Darker blue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop. Wear a gray.
Gray.
Maybe wear a tweed.
Ooh, tweed.
You ever worn a purple suit before?
How about herringbone? There you go. It's a new one.
Not all you are pimps, but you
Checkered
could wear
pattern.
a purple suit.
Yeah.
Maybe lavender. Ooh, maybe a nice light lavender suit. Oh, are you gonna wear brown with it again? You could, but that's also what everyone else is probably gonna do.
Mhm.
But no one's gonna have a purple suit, so you could. But you could also just wear black.
There you go. Wear a tux. Keep it fun.
You can wear black shoes and a black belt. You can wear a black suit.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be a funeral to wear a black suit. You don't have to be Men in Black.
2 or 3. Whatever.
That's just
series they're on.
that's annoying.
Mhm. Yeah, they do all.
Everyone's wearing a blue suit with brown stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
It's pretty popular now.
and they have a scripted thing to ask the companies at these things,
Mm-hmm.
at these career centers.
Mm-hmm.
I asked one of the guys. I was like, "So you?" I mean, he's dressed up.
Mhm.
I know.
Mhm.
So you're going to the thing? Yeah.
The thing, yeah.
And I said, "Oh, the career center. Okay, don't call it too much. Don't say too many syllables,
That's a lot.
because I'm
yeah.
gonna get mad. My temperature's gonna go." Right?
Carry on.
I'm going to the thing. So what do you do over there? Oh, I talk to companies. What do you say? Okay, so now we got really intense. And he got into his fucking... The first thing you say is... Well, first of all, you have to know who the company is, because it's really bad to ask, hey, so what do you guys do? And I'm thinking, why? Why is it bad to ask what
Because you're
they
not
do?
going to hear of every company.
Because you're gonna go to the company and say, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And they're gonna think, "Oh, this kid doesn't know about us. Like, this guy must be an idiot if he doesn't know."
Mhm.
No. Hey, what do you guys do? Fucking, what is that? Dell? What do you guys do? Well, we make I mean, I know Mac. I know, I buy power.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of Dell. Fuck your ego.
Mm-hmm.
You guys must not know shit about computers. They go, "Wait, hold on. Come back here." What the fuck? And I go, because they can't see my back, so I go like, I walk away like this, and I turn to them. Come back here, please. I have brownies. I go, what the fuck do you guys want? And then they hire me. I mean, so I feel like, okay, it's okay to not know what a company does.
Right.
And on top of that, are their egos really that big that if you don't know, they have already discredited you? Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that.
If I don't know who you are, I'm not going to act like I do. I'm
Right.
like, hey, I'm not familiar with you guys. What do
Right.
you do? But I'm not going to the thing, but still.
And it depends too. Like in the tech sector now, everybody has a startup that's like self-driving or automated or this
but it's
or
just
that.
I don't want everyone has the same script. So if you
Yeah.
know, this goes back to the fakey thing.
Mhm.
If you know everyone is going to ask this, he goes, so okay, I didn't finish what he said.
Mhm.
He said first you need to know what the company does. So
Right.
you don't say what do you guys do because that's bad,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And then you ask, "Hey, so what kind of positions are you guys looking for?" And then you ask this, and then you ask that. And it's like if everyone's asking the same scripted bullshit,
How do you stand out?
and they're not only that, because that's scripted too. That's part of the script is how do you stand out at an interview or like one of those things. That's another part of the script.
Right.
And then it's like, well, they always respond, oh, well, we're looking for this or that and this and this.
Mhm.
It's like I don't like the process anymore. I'm done. I don't want to go.
Mhm.
If everyone's asking the same things and everyone's asking the same things, you know, if A party's asking the same things and B party's responding and asking in the same way, I'm already done, man. I don't want to go.
Right.
I'd rather just go there and be like, you know, just say some bullshit. I'd rather start experimenting with, you know, conscious
People's-
decision making and extrapolation in conversational scenarios, dude. That's all I want to do now because you guys are just being fucking robots, dude.
Mhm. There's a lot of it.
I want to go there and be like, you guys need a fucking sniper or what? I'm like, what the fuck? This
Who the
is
hell are you?
Sir, this is Dell. We don't need a fucking sniper. Well, I heard IBM has their own. And they're sending them right to your corporate office. I'm able to provide you counter surveillance. Somebody fucking get this guy right now. We need him at Dell. Let me get some more coffee.
Yeah, do your coffee thing. This espresso is good. It kind of went well with this Quest bar.
My Nespresso trash can is full.
Your Nespresso trash can's full? Oh, yeah, it just dumps it out on the side, right?
Oh, please. Please. I wanted to tell the story, but I forgot.
You can tell it.
Of the time you fucking interviewed for the Secret Service.
Oh, God.
Remember they gave you a scenario?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one it was. So I interviewed for Secret Service and U.S. Marshals and Border Patrol. Which one? Which one are you thinking?
No, there was something that they asked you if you were in a dark room or something surrounded by 3 people. There was something there.
Trying to think.
What would you do? And you said like probably get my ass beat. I forget what it was.
That probably sounds
no, but like,
accurate.
dude, you have to. I'm wrong though. It's not that. It's just something funny like that. And they were like, you know, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. They're like, what is that answer? I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
It's not so scripted. It's not very like formal
And
hands on table.
I was like trying to tell mom and lad about it.
Trying to remember. I remember the U.S. Marshals asked me a lot about alcohol. Like, they were like, "Do you drink?" I'm like, let's see. I was like 25. Yeah, not that much. I mean, I drank more when I was like 29 because I was
Yeah.
partying in grad school. But I was like, not really. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, pretty sure.
Well, now you're making me
mean-
wonder if I do.
I mean, my 40's in my backpack, but I didn't drink it on the way here, so I don't know. Define like alcoholism. Yeah, so they asked me that. I'm
I've
trying
been
to think.
asked that too.
Oh yeah, they
It's
asked me
like-
a lot though.
Okay, I need to fucking wait till this is done, dude.
Yeah, get your drink. I was thinking how Quest Nutrition should just sponsor us for. I'll eat a Quest Nutrition bar on the show every single time. I won't make a mess like I did here though.
Are you done with that thing?
Yeah, do you have a? Can't reach the trash can. Ah! Nailed it. Thank you. Hold on, let me remove the Nespresso. Beautiful. And the Neuro bottle. Looks perfect. Glad you got it. My OCD was kicking in. I wanted to clean. Oh man, looks great. This is a great podcast. We just do whatever the hell we want. I'm like,
All right, so
one of the hosts is just off screen right now. Is back. How's the foam on that?
I don't know if you can.
Peep it. It looks good.
You can kind of see it, maybe.
Yeah.
Or not.
Man, it's tasty. It almost doesn't even taste like
Well,
coffee.
you can do that, right? Because you have like a license to kill.
It's true.
That doesn't exist.
You are the license.
I just be a murderer.
A murderer.
Somebody arrest that man.
He was a murderer.
Okay, so tell me about the.
Let's see which one.
Because I've had the alcohol questions too, and the problem with the alcohol questions is they want to average it out.
Yeah.
So they say, you know, how many a week or how
Yep.
many a month.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you know, if I drink 2 times a year, I have like 6 drinks a year.
That's
and,
what they-
and 3 of them are in one sitting and 3 of them are in the other. I don't
Yep.
go out every weekend. I don't go out every month.
Mm-mm.
I don't go out bi-weekly.
Barely even go out.
I don't go out bi-monthly or bi-annually.
Yeah.
Even semi-annually, which is the same
The
fucking
same
thing. Or quarterly for that matter.
There you go.
I don't know, but I can tell you this: it's probably like 6 drinks a year or
That's
12.
yeah. Yeah.
So if you want to average it out, then I'd
Mhm.
have to, say, okay, well, if I do 6 drinks a year, then
So beer every 2 months type of thing.
but they don't have that on the thing.
No, it's not an option,
So it's like, you know what, dude? But I can't say I don't because that's a lie.
right?
So it's like,
cast me into whatever category
so when you
want,
say
'cause
how many drinks do you have, I pretty much just want to say, go fuck yourself.
best answer sometimes.
How
'Cause
many
you-
drinks do you? How many drinks do you have? Go fuck yourself. How many do you have? And the interviewer's like, oh,
0.
well,
Since yesterday.
give me my badge. Give me my badge.
Yeah.
But there was, dude, there was a Secret Service thing, man, and it's pissing me off that you don't
or was
know
it? Maybe was it Border Patrol? The
It
Border
was
Patrol?
Secret Service, dude.
Okay.
Because remember, they were acting like all tactical, cool
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
And they had their suits and they thought they were the bee's fucking knees, dude.
Yep. Because at the time I interviewed there, when I interviewed with Secret Service, I was still a prison guard, so I remember that because they were like, prison guard. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If you can shoot, you can shoot. I guess. I don't know. It's like whatever. I mean, I had to transport inmates, have my Glock on me. It's like,
Oh, I wanted to talk to you about something with that, too.
yeah. And then when I interviewed for marshals, I hadn't had any law enforcement at that point, so I wasn't even a prison guard at that point because I was like basically fresh out of college. I think it was like 24, 25.
What's the pay for Secret Service?
Let me look. I think
And what was the available places you'd be
it was
doing
all
your
so
job?
What
It
they
was
were,
all Washington?
so what mine was going to be was Secret Service, like police officer. Like, so you're at the White House basically all
Yeah.
the time, which actually sounds kind of boring to me. Like,
But I mean, how much are you getting paid, though?
let me see.
And do you just get to eat and lift? I mean, is there a gym at the White House?
There's got to be.
Then you can just eat at the White House and then lift. And so then before you know it, you're huge. This is what
That'd have been cool.
What I'm hearing about
That'd have
this.
been cool. So this, I don't know how this sounds terrible. The average Secret Service salary
50,
ra-
60.
ranges from approximately 35,000 to 137,000 for special agent. So
Kind of
like,
weird.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way they're paying $35,000.
Well, maybe if you're just the first level and all you do is sweep and mop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all government positions might just be the same kind of thing,
Okay, so I think this one.
What's marshals, though?
One sec. This one says, according to the Secret Service website, uniformed division officers had a typical starting annual salary of about $60,000 in 2018. Special agents also received an additional 25% law enforcement availability pay because of extra hours they work in their non-traditional schedules. Then you said U.S. Marshals?
Yeah.
Marshals salary. Let me see. Do it this way. Oh god, the GS pay tables and all that stuff.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't even care about
That's
marshals
so much.
anymore.
That's so much to
But
define, and it's an approximation. So, one in Round Rock, Texas.
what, a marshal thing?
Yeah. So if you were to work in Round Rock, Texas, we'll go annual rate. See, then I don't know what like grade and step you go in as. So
Yeah,
it's
I mean, dude, fuck it, dude.
GS9 step 1 or something, 52,000.
So everything's the same.
yeah, it's all like 50.
Same with
60-ish.
FBI and CIA, probably.
All the
Everything's the
same.
same. So
Yeah.
it's like you at first you get paid like $50,000 maybe,
Yeah, I try to
Then
get
you
on
go
both
from
of them too.
and if you stay in for 20 fucking years, you make 6 figures,
Yeah, pretty much.
which is just annoying.
Yeah.
The thing about those jobs is they're inconvenient
Mm-hmm.
if you like to have a home.
That yeah,
They're just inconvenient. You have to be here, you have to be there, you have to go here or there,
and the
which can be fun if you're like fucking, in a movie.
if you're 25
But
years
if you're
old for your whole
actually a
entire
real
life.
life person, it's probably kind of annoying.
No, and I was talking to when I was doing the Waymo thing, the self-driving van thing, whatever. I remember I stopped at a Circle K in Chandler, and this dude big ass dude approached me. I was like, okay, well this is not gonna be great. Okay, here we go. I was like, oh man, he's probably gonna tell me how he hates.
I don't remember seeing you at a Circle K.
So anyway, this big dude approaches me. I'm like, oh great, he's probably gonna tell me he's a truck driver and I'm taking his job or something. Wasn't the case. He was a former SWAT officer for City of Phoenix. And I was like, oh okay, cool. Cool. but he was telling me that he did 18. So when he went in, so now for people that don't know, in Arizona to get a pension from being a police officer, you have to do 25 years. It's not.
It's not 20.
It's not 20,
Okay.
which that's crap.
That's dumb. That's pretty dumb. But so they're running out of money, is what they're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, 25 years as a cop. That's a long time.
But at the same time,
I mean, if you get in at 21
after
years
high
old,
school, you go in.
yeah, you're 46.
If you retire at 45, that's pretty fair.
Yeah. But
It's nice.
still,
But still.
when everybody wants to lie to you, you're like, oh, this is a long career.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so it sucked for him because he was in his 18th year and something happened with the politics of policing and he ended up getting fired. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, they fired me at 18 years and I got no pension, got nothing out as a result because I didn't make the 20. I was like, dude, that sucks. That's rough. You almost do a 20-year career as a cop and a SWAT officer nonetheless. And like,
Jesus, man.
that sucks. That's sad. It's like, damn, dude. Because, you're like 40. I mean, he was probably like 50.
He better have savings, bro.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I was like, man, that's unfortunate, dude. Like,
He better have been a smart, like, savings and mutual fund IRA,
Mhm.
all that. He better have been contributing to that shit.
Mhm.
Or he's pretty
Vanguard.
fucked.
Better
But I
call
mean, he could
Vanguard.
probably make some sort of like contracting company for shit at that point. Oh yeah, SWAT officer, I'll train you, blah blah blah. He can.
that. Yeah, yeah.
That shit's all over the place right now.
Or go be a range master at C2 Tactical. There's always that.
That was way too fast. Center mass, center mass, center mass. Sorry, do you know who I am? No? Okay. I'm the Baba Yaga motherfucker. Step back. Okay, so
Another one I remember, since we're talking about that stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember.
I was gonna tell you about the Glock thing.
One more story. So when I interviewed with what do you call it, Border Patrol,
We need better chairs. Go ahead.
we do. So one of the questions they had was, what if you basically, I don't know why they use the scenario of a bridge. I mean, I guess like kind of. So like, what if you roll up and you're like, you're the only, what are the officers?
Only unit in the
Border
area or
Patrol
some shit.
or agent. Yeah. They're like, what? You're the only agent, in a, I don't know, 20-mile radius or something. How they know, I'm not sure, but they're like, what happens? You run up and you see, so you approach a bridge, and there's like,
What happens if you run up on that bridge?
what up? You run on that bridge, though? Cut. I cut.
Lab in the back and it cracks smoke.
And they're like, and there's like a van or a truck or something, like there's a van or truck parked there, and
Someone giving free fellatio.
you never know. Border towns, I don't know what goes on, but
On the outskirts.
they're like,
The mutants.
they're like, all of a sudden you pull up, and then like all the doors open and everybody in there starts running, and then like they start running down away, and one goes like under the bridge or something, and I'm like, what can you do? Honestly, you're one dude. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean,
You let him
call
go.
yeah, like you try to get one, I guess, but
Then the other 19 can turn on you. So just
Yeah.
let him go.
like, I don't
Deal
know.
with them later.
Yeah, there was no real answer for it. They just want to see how you think. But I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not going to be outnumbered and like run in. Because even like as a prison guard, I was in charge of like 95 inmates. And I would tell them, like, if you guys want to kill me, you can easily kill me. What am I going to do? I don't have a gun or anything. I'm 5'5", 150 pounds, and the smallest one of you is my son. Like, I'm not going to do anything to 95 people. Come on, get real. So I
If they
think,
started a fucking revolution, you just stand by and be like, all right, so back up. Like,
well, all right.
I mean, that's the thing is like,
People,
I like those scenarios, but it's like, it's almost you want to answer in a very theatrical way.
yeah.
Well, the first one gets out. He starts running down the bridge. I intercept him. I give him a slide kick. I do not get a yellow or red flag because we're not playing soccer. This is real life. Then I get up and get on the bars. From the bars, I do a double overhang, Triple H arms throw. Get him right in the throat. Clothesline him. He's down for the count. I pin him down for 3 seconds. Referee gives me the 3 count. Referee was one of the guys who also hopped out of the van. For some reason, he's refereeing the match that I'm just going through right now. I go to the referee and I tap him out too. He counts himself out. That's 3. But this is 6. I glance over to the left, noticing I have double vision. One guy's running onto the side of the bridge down in the alleyway. I'm in the middle of the bridge and I can watch him approaching under the bridge. I jump off of the bridge. Bat wings deploy. I glide down and still land on his shoulders. He's knocked unconscious. I turn around. Grapple gun. Right into the back of another running man's back. I grapple him to me. Give him a super uppercut punch like Scorpion. Get over here.
Look at all the threats I neutralized.
That's 5. 15 left. Easy. I turn on my light. Easy enough for me. I take a quick breath and a sip of my Nespresso. and start chewing on some Skittles. Let's fucking go.
That's the answer you got to give every time. for
I'd
every
be in
question.
there doing that.
So that's just how
And
I
I'd be
drive
like,
to work.
nah, but really they'd all get away. Yeah. And then I'd go, they'd get away.
Yeah, there's some questions you're just like, dude, I don't have a real. There's no answer for you.
Have you seen those videos of people like just piling out of a car and the guys are actually trying to apprehend people?
Yeah.
Dude, just watch, man. Just get them later.
What are you gonna do? Yeah. You're
I mean, how much?
outnumbered.
It's just like one of those movie scenarios, dude. Like, okay, how much ground can you cover in by the time support gets here?
Mhm.
Not much.
No, you can't.
So
Yeah.
just go to that radius and then
Mhm.
just come inward.
That's
No big
all
deal.
Yeah, that's it.
But the Glock thing, dude. So I had a P226, right? Issued
Right.
P226,
Right.
which is a hammer.
Mhm.
It's got a hammer. You
Yep.
know, there's double action, single action, decock, all that shit. I was telling Lad about this, and I didn't like it. It's fine,
Right.
but
Right.
and of course we carry them hot.
Yep.
But I have a Glock, right? So
Mhm.
all my guns right now are striker fire, pretty much. You know,
Okay.
Glock. I have Springfield, and I
Mhm.
have Smith and Wesson.
Okay.
They're all striker fire. And whenever I carry, dude, it's so hard for me to fucking have it hot, dude. I
Yeah.
just don't trust it, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
And so many people would be like, you're an idiot for that, or why you
Whatever.
this is why you should. But it's like, bro, I can't see the hammer. I know it's just some internal mechanic that could be very safe. I mean, it's probably of course it's safe,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't trust it. And it's because probably I wasn't raised on that gun.
Right.
I wasn't raised on that gun.
Right.
So I just have some weird thing in my head where I just don't fucking trust it.
Mhm.
And it's in my shit, man.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's in my peen. It's pointing at my peen when
Mhm.
I'm wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's rough as
That's
fuck. If it was just hanging off my leg, it wouldn't be a big deal because it hits the ground
Yeah.
if it goes off.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you're in a concealed carry, like if you're concealed carry and like you run into some sort of scenario where you have to draw your weapon,
Mm-hmm.
it's not, in my opinion, you're gonna wait for a lull.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna wait for a little time when someone's not looking at you,
Right.
or you have a little bit of wiggle room. You don't just, if someone's just pointing a gun at you, you don't just go for a fucking gun, or you just
You're not
get
gonna
shot.
Just pull and, yeah. Because it's quicker if they're already up on target on you. It's quicker for them to just boom. By the time you go to reach and draw, and
You
put
pull
a
up,
shot,
do this, do that, and they're aiming at you. They just squeeze once.
I think.
Which, I could still play. I could still, gamble the statistics there.
Yeah.
I can see what their main hand is.
Yeah.
And I can see, if they're right-handed, then they have a higher tendency to shoot low into their left, which is my right. So
Mhm.
I can strafe this way
Mhm.
and pull my shit out. I mean, I can play that whole game, that mathematical game. But at the end of the day, I'm probably not pulling my gun out. I'm probably going to get his gun. I'm going to find a way to get him close to me,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take that shit. I'm going to
Disarm.
Denzel that shit.
You could.
And I'm just gonna... Blue Magic. That's a brand name. They tried to kill my wife. I'm just gonna do that
You might as well.
because that's what you told me, Dominic.
That'd throw them off.
But I just can't. I can't trust it. So I'm honestly thinking about just getting something with a hammer to concealed carry,
Why not?
even though it's not that important to me.
But yeah.
But I kind of want to like.
It's what you
If
know.
I did get something with a hammer, I'd sell my other ones.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to sell. I guess I take it to a gun store and they give me a.
Yeah. Back pages.
I'm not trying to do. That site was shut down, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not trying to do any weird shit. But
No.
dude, I just can't. I just feel like, and I shoot from the hip anyway.
Mhm.
So at the beginning,
Right.
so if I have to rack it, that's fine, dude. I'm
Yeah.
coming from right there anyway. So
Right.
it's like,
I remember Sheriff and I did some shooting drill because it's Sheriff. We did shooting drills where I'd time him, and even then it was still like to basically pull. Hold on, this Rusty, just wait your minute. For him to pull out and then present and everything. Like I don't remember what the time was, but it was still like that's still at least a second. Like no matter how
depending on
fast.
who it is, my pull out and presentation can be very long or very fast.
There you go.
It really depends on who it is.
You know, but even yeah, it's just like you're playing with fire, literally. If somebody has a gun too, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna draw on it.
Like I know how to take someone's gun away.
Right. That's
So I'm gonna
faster,
play with
easier.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's smarter than trying to.
And if
reach.
someone's in, a place and starts going off, they're probably not looking at me.
No.
You know, and if they are, then I'll gamble or try and get away or something before I pull, right?
Yeah.
But dude, I'm going to analyze the situation first. It's not just like whenever you can use your gun, you just automatically default go to it and fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude.
It's not gonna. Yeah.
And people are like, you know, sometimes, it's just a matter of time and life and death. And it's like, bro, I'll pull rack and shoot before you present.
Yeah. You can go.
Because I'm that much better than you. So I think it's okay if my gun isn't hot.
Mm-hmm.
Really do.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'd prefer something with a hammer if I'm carrying that shit right by my peen. It's looking at my peen. I'm not gonna, dude. I need some sort of. I need at least a visual, like, okay, you know, the hammer is down. It's decocked.
Mm-hmm.
I need 12 pounds to bring it up.
Innuendos in there.
Dude.
There's a lot. There's a
Yeah.
ton. It's okay though.
I need 12 pounds to pop that shit off.
Minimum.
Okay, that was the Glock thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the career fair was going on.
Right. Oh dang.
So people were wearing suits.
Mm-hmm.
There's one guy in my finance class. Now he's gonna see this. So okay,
all right.
I already burned him. But no, he doesn't know me. But I narrowed it down. So
one guy.
This fucking guy is wearing a suit,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes like a little late. Not late to class, but later than everyone else that's there, right? Everyone's sitting down, and there's like 3. Here, let me
Do it. I like the illustration. Is this an amateur sketch?
This is the first time this is happening, right?
Oh,
Okay.
what?
So there's
Groundbreaking podcast.
let's go to this
tactics.
right here. We'll go with this.
Techniques only seen here.
Or should we just do like okay.
Yeah.
So there's this middle. I don't know. You won't be able to see this shit.
I
On
can
the fucking
the podcast.
Yeah, there's no
What's
way.
funny is that you and I are both left-handed, but we use the mouse right-handed.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, so these are like steps, right?
Hilarious.
And these are up here. These are like seating rows. Right
Yeah, everybody
here.
sits. Mhm.
Those are chairs.
Those are good
So
chairs.
this is obviously like the presentation board
Mhm.
and the fucking teachers right here
Mhm.
presenting. These
pretty
are
much what they look
stadium
like. Big
seating,
head,
right?
big
Stadium
head.
seating. So I sit right here.
Okay.
In this fucking
Front
corner.
row. Mhm.
Okay, we'll do this. I sit
Oh.
I sit
Funskies.
right. Okay, let's get rid of that shape. I
you
sit
go.
right here.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's supposed to be this color.
Perf.
And then this guy sits right here.
Oh man, neighbors, vecinos.
So he walks down
Mm-hmm.
from here
Okay.
to go to his seat
Mm-hmm.
and goes and sits down right here.
Roger.
Wearing a suit.
Okay.
So he's now like kind of hot
Everybody can
from
see
like
him.
rushing to class, I guess.
Yeah.
And this fucking guy reaches into his bag and pulls out a neck fan that goes around the back of your neck like a snake, like a cobra,
Yeah.
and the 2 ends right here pop up and they've got little fans in them, and you like flip a switch and there's air blowing on your face.
It's like a Harrier jet about to take off.
Now I don't know how I feel about that. But here's what I don't like about it.
Okay, tell me.
It was a show off.
Oh, yeah, it is. If you have 2 elephant trunks coming off your shoulders.
That's what it was. And the way he fucking did it,
Mm-hmm.
he wanted people to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just so annoying. He gets this thing,
Mm-hmm.
puts it on. Okay, you're done. Sit there, turn it on,
Just-
whatever.
yeah.
Just sit there, and now eyes front.
Yeah.
If you look around, I want to slap you.
Mm-hmm.
He fucking turns the thing on and starts micro nodding. Doing the... Like he's listening to a beat or something, like a really fast one, like...
Yeah.
Dun, 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 but also doing like the acknowledging.
Mm-hmm. Like, yep.
And he starts looking around to see if anyone's looking at him. Like, yeah, I got the fucking neck fan on. Dude. Looking around.
the neck fan.
Looking around. This is after he puts it on. He starts going. He puts it on and goes. Like, looking for this pre-recognition. It's like
Yeah, he wants
pre-recognition.
a response. Yeah.
But it's also like, see how unique this is? Or like, look what I'm doing. And he looks over. So he scans this side of the room first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use. I
Can't use
really
the
wanted to use
periph.
the spray brush, but I don't see it. Is this the new paint?
It must be.
So he looks over in this direction first.
All
right? But then,
Oh,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Oh no. It's over. Oh,
Wait,
God.
what the fuck? Okay, what? Oh, it's this one. And then who does he look to, man? This fucking guy right here. So he does the micronaut over this way. Hasn't made eye contact with anyone yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I gotta get someone to, acknowledge that I'm wearing this fucking neck fan.
Mm-hmm.
Turns over here, looks at me, and I'm sitting there like this because he's right here,
Yeah.
I'm just staring at him, dude. Just disgusted.
Right.
I've already ran the
You're
psychographic.
like, first off, I don't like your blue suit with brown shoes.
I'm fuck. And it was.
Of course.
And I'm just looking at him like
Staple.
this. And he is doing like the nod thing with me because like wants me to acknowledge, hey, like, is this cool or unique or anything?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just fucking staring at him, and then he kind of switches to like, oh shit, like this guy's fucking
Eyes on
like, and he like kind of stops the micronodding and like looks forward, where he should be looking. Don't look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at anybody but that fucking wall. Actually,
Mhm.
don't even look at the professor.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts looking forward and like stops doing the micronod thing, and then like after 30 seconds, he took it off, and I think I killed his
vibe.
and I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did
It's
because
a-
that was
I gotta
intolerable.
I gotta Google that. What is a neck
It was like a neck fan.
thing?
But the way he, dude,
Oh.
the whole thing is like the way he like put it on and started immediately like going like this to like look around like, hey, who noticed it? Like that's what pissed me off, dude. I just wanted to go take it and snap it over my knee.
It's a $15 product. Kill it. Get rid of it.
Let me see it.
It's
Hold on.
yeah. Let's say it's easier.
What's it called? Just neck
Just
fan?
neck fan, neck cheese. Stay cool with a hands-free personal mini neck.
Yeah,
fan.
that's what it is. But
Yeah,
it was
that
like
thing.
it was like a little smaller, but
Oh man,
that's what it is. But it was just that it's like, okay,
rechargeable.
if you have that thing, then just use it, dude. Just be
Yeah.
normal and use it.
Yeah.
Don't like start looking for other people to see if they're looking at you like, hey,
Yeah.
look at me.
Sick fan, bruh.
And so the rest of the time,
Side.
I would like, randomly like make eye contact with him, and every time it was like his eyes were telling me like, is this guy still looking at me? Kind of a look. And I was just like, yes, motherfucker.
I'm staring you down right now.
It was so annoying, dude.
That's
Just, oh my God, bro.
the neck.
One day in class, he was like trying to put his keys, like he had like a little loop like this on his bottle. His bottle. I don't know if they can see that. He had like a little loop on here.
Yeah.
And what he does is he gets his fucking keys, and they're noisier than mine,
Oh man.
and bigger and bulkier, and there's a bunch of shit on here. And he puts them in the loop like this,
Yeah.
so his keys can hang on his water bottle like that. What kind of water bottle does he have?
Ka-tink, tink, tink, pink.
He does. He has a fucking hydro flask, and it's one of the big ones too. And he puts his keys in there, so his keys are banging against the side of the water bottle. And this teacher was like, he hates like any noise in the. So he was like, what the fuck is this kid doing? And so I mean, he's up in the front, right?
Yeah.
He's up here.
It's right there.
Professor like likes to gravitate right here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's putting his keys there, and he knocks over the hydro flask towards the front of the desk with the keys, or he drops the keys. They like slip out, and they land on the desk, and it's like very loud sound because nothing's going on in the class. Everyone's dead silent, and then they fall to the floor, and the teacher like makes kind of like a smart assy remark like, "Oh, okay, just gonna interrupt the class. Let me get this for you," type of a thing, and goes and picks him up and gives it to him. And, he's doing like the kind of, shy, like, oh shit, I just fucking did that.
Up. I done did it.
And then he goes right back to do it again.
Like, he's just very entitled or something.
He fucking went and like trying to do it all fucking sneaky, and you could still kind of hear it banging against the bottle. And you're just thinking like, dude, if you're going to drop that again, like what the
Yeah.
But he didn't, but it's just like, just leave your fucking keys on the table, dude.
Yep.
Leave your keys on the table. You already fucked up.
Mm-hmm. I wonder.
Dude, this guy, man.
Is he like 22 years old?
Dude, he's probably 19 or 20. It's just so, dude.
People.
Just the things he does, man,
People.
just piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he acts, the neck fan thing, man, that just set me over the edge. It really did. I was disgusted, dude.
It's $13 at Walmart. It's rechargeable. USB rechargeable. It looks like junk anyway.
Next thing, though, if you could guess, I'm trying to say this without sounding.
I want to guess.
What?
Can I buy a vowel?
I'm just gonna go out and do it, and I just hope you get it right.
Do it.
If you guess the race of the person that says this, my lawyer's gonna love this.
Yep, I already got it.
Just tell me.
Oh, please get it right.
Oh,
It's white.
yeah. Okay. Thank God.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's from Scottsdale, but
Oh my God! Thank God you got that right. Oh, that could have been bad.
We should have paused it with the.
That's every white person ever.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till I get in contact with my lawyer.
Listen, Chadwick.
Probably wearing a fucking
Polo. Or
fucking Orioles jersey. Now my lawyer's gonna fucking love this. Do you know who my dad is? Dude, that is so white, dude.
It's the mayor.
It's just, dude, I've seen so many videos of people like filming people mad at the store.
Yeah.
And like, you know, have you seen those? Like people just having,
Yeah.
why can't I have my grapes? You know, just like random shit. And they always say something about a fucking lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Who has
A lawyer on standby.
Who just has lawyers, dude? Who's got like, hey, you're my lawyer, okay? I'll send you $30 a month, and you're my lawyer.
do lawyer
Does that happen? I don't have a lawyer. I've had a lawyer,
People,
but I don't
yeah.
have one.
Right.
I didn't have one before. I just called one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I need your
do you have a
services.
lawyer?
I don't have one. I don't have the.
Am I missing something? Am I supposed to have a fucking lawyer ready to? Huh, I'm calling my lawyer. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Maybe like a family lawyer or something.
He's busy right now. But when I call him, you know what? Oh, you're recording me? I'm going to record you too. Yeah, I'm going to record you too. And this is going on YouTube. And my lawyer's going to fucking love this. It's like... And also think about the lawyer loving that too. Like, check out this video I took.
Boom.
Look what the customer service agent told me. And he's just going...
Wow.
He's going... Oh, yeah, that's a fucking lawsuit. I'm going to Title 19 these motherfuckers. What does that even... Dude, I mean, come on, dude. Think about the people saying it, usually lower income, trashy white motherfuckers.
Also, people that go to get pizza on Friday nights.
And people that fucking yell at someone at Borders Books for not hearing the type of author that... Like, I mean, have you seen that video? I mean,
No,
how have you never heard of... He's the best author ever. Like, or the people at the don't record me. Do not put my lawyer's gonna love it, dude. Oh my god, I can't even. I've seen so many of these videos, and it's always trashy white people at like some regular fucking store, like Borders Books or fucking Safeway or fucking Radio Shack. Radio Shack, dude. But think about, I mean, you have to just think about all these little dimensions that go into this.
Right.
The kind of person, the store, why they got mad in the first place, you know, what kind of service do you really think you deserve? Like, what makes you say that? Is it because you've heard other people say that? Why is that a thing to say? What's with this lawyer thing? Like, have you heard it in the movie? I mean, what is this, dude? What is this thing?
That is true. Yeah, where do they get it from? Where's that learned behavior from, essentially?
Because they don't, dude.
I'm not a lawyer. That's all I know. I'm not in the right tax
I was actually
bracket
thinking
for
about.
that.
I was thinking about law the other day. I was like, I wonder if being a corporate lawyer would be fun. And then I was like, probably not.
No. Corporate anything is not really fun.
Unless you're a corporate troll, then you get to fucking. But
corporate card, that'd
dude.
be fun. Buy this, okay.
That's just such a fucking dumb thing.
It is.
It's the same thing with. Do you know who I am? Dude, come on,
Yeah.
dude.
That is.
No, I
Nobody knows
don't.
who you
Do you
are.
know who I am? No,
Do I want to know?
I
Not
don't.
really.
You don't. Just shut the fuck up, okay?
I could see Gels doing that. Like, I
What,
wish.
do you know who I am?
But I wish she had a lawyer because I could see her getting mad when they don't have the Honeycrisp apples. Like,
Oh,
I don't want the crisp
you
apples.
really don't
What's
have.
this?
These aren't organic. Are you serious? My lawyer's gonna fucking love this. No, she's gonna. This
Write
is
a
what she'll do.
song.
This is what she'll do. You don't have Honeycrisp apples? No. Do you have Fiji? Yeah, they're $4 a pound. They're not $5 a pound? No. Are they organic? No, ma'am, they're not. My Lawyer's gonna love this. Yeah. Mi lawyer. Quiero esto mucho. Le quiero esto porque me gana the night. Okay, I'm out.
Manzana.
She fucking marches out. But dude, I just don't know where that. It's the same with, you know, do you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking care, man. I don't.
No.
And you don't care who I am either. So
Pretty much.
we're fair.
Two-way
It's
street,
fine.
yeah.
It's also, what are you looking at?
Oh God, that one.
Wait, what are you looking at? You. Oh, so how did you know I was looking at you? Because I saw you looking at me. Oh, so you were looking at me. Yeah. Oh, so you saw me looking at you, and now you're asking what I'm looking at. So what's the question?
Back to square one.
What's the question?
Who are you looking
Because you're saying who are you looking at?
Right.
Because you're looking at me looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Are you a fucking moron?
It's possible.
Come on, dude. What these little one-liner things that people say are
Mhm.
so ridiculous, dude.
Mhm.
The what are you looking at thing? We're looking at each other, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm starting to do now?
What are you doing?
If someone makes eye contact
Mm-hmm.
and they don't want to break it for some reason, I'm going to send them a little smooch, man. Only if it's a guy.
Perfect. Perfect.
If a guy makes eye contact with me and he's like trying to do the whole like eye contact thing, I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do.
Smokey Wallace.
I'll tell you how it goes next week. And
I
I'm going to
wanna
give him,
see
I
it.
might give him a wink too. I might go, god damn. And they're going to go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What just happened?
Fuck it, dude. I don't give a shit.
It's true. You really don't.
I don't care.
You don't.
One of my buddies was like, we were talking before class started up at the front, and
Mhm.
one of his buddies came in and was like, dude, my laptop's fucking dead, man. What am I going to do? And I'm like,
Never
well,
care.
you're an idiot. I didn't say it though. So my buddy's like, dude, go charge it. And he's like, where are the outlets, man? And like, all you have to do is look. But there's one right there in the front. And so my buddy's like, dude, I dare you to go sit in the front and charge your laptop.
I dare you.
And that's like, that would be like up against this wall here,
Which one were you at?
right here.
Oh, right there.
So you'd have let's
Behind
get
the prof.
let's get in green. You'd have the professor roaming. Is there a double arrow? There's not. You'd have the professor kind of like roaming this area,
Mm-hmm.
and you'd be like split, and everyone would be looking at you, kind of, or seeing you. No one would fucking care. But
They wouldn't really.
all
yeah.
they'd be thinking is, "Huh, why is that guy sitting there?" That's it.
Yeah.
And then they'd relate them. They'd say, "Oh, dude, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
That'd be so weird. That'd be so weird." That's what they'd think.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I'll go do it. I don't give a shit. And my buddy's like, yeah, you don't have that thing that everyone else has.
That thing.
You don't have like that thing. So I know you'd do it. And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that now.
It's like, as long as, well, okay, you said it. Now I don't have to do it.
That thing.
But I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
When my laptop was dead,
Yep.
I was like, well, I guess I'll just go sit up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that came to my head. Like, oh, I guess I'll go have to sit up there. And what's the professor going to say? Don't sit up there? Dude, I need to charge my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you want to send me the notes,
mm-hmm.
I'm sitting up here and I'm charging my shit.
What it is. Yeah.
It shouldn't
At least
matter
I'm
where
here.
the fuck I'm sitting.
At least you're
you know?
attending class.
Yeah.
It's,
But I just don't have that thing, dude.
it's the thing that you don't have.
I don't have that thing.
I don't know.
I was like, are you telling me I'm a fucking sociopath? Jesus Christ, man.
Kill people? No.
But yeah.
Christian Bale? American Son.
Dude, that Batman. Dude, Green Bean sent me a Batman voice thing. Here, let me see.
Was
if I
it
can
was
find
it Green Beans doing it?
No.
Oh, that would have been great.
You don't want to see Green Beans do that, man.
The Keith Stellwagen
This
version.
One. Hold on, let me see if I can find the.
I'm, still-
I send him so much bullshit, dude. It's so funny.
I'm just trying not to look at the
I
neck
think this
fan.
is too old. This Lil Wayne thing,
Little Wheezy.
dude. Dude, we send each other so many things, dude. It's so hard to find. Whenever I tell someone, "Oh yeah, hold on, Brian and I,"
Mm-hmm.
it's hidden. So
It's like 6
It's
months
always
back.
so hard to find. Now I'm scrolling like an old person. Jesus.
That's all right.
Going like,
Making it rain. One index finger at a time.
oh my gosh, dude. I'm not gonna be able to find that. But now I'm just questioning reality. Like, I mean,
Did it really happen?
didn't he send it to me?
Probably.
Did you send it to me?
I don't know.
No one sends me.
Anything?
It's only Brian and I. My DMs are Brian.
It's probably better that way. Less people to deal with. Brian is good people to deal with, at least.
Yeah, that's actually annoying. But yeah, the Batman voice, the Christian Bale Batman voice sucks, dude. I can't stand that shit. But when the movie first came out, it was like you didn't notice.
Mm-mm.
And then right when someone kind of made fun of it, then you're like, wait a second. And you watch it again and you're like, that is so cheesy. That is so cheesy and unnecessary.
That's when you pick up on it.
It's so bad, dude.
It's like when you go to like do an impression of somebody and you don't really know that they're actually like that until you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I need to make a fucking timestamp here too. Don't do this. Don't do this.
What?
I'll put a picture up.
Perfect. Okay.
And it's at 120.
120. 120 over 40 and falling fast.
Do not do this. Okay.
I like it.
120.
120.
120.
What's that? 120.
Don't do this.
Don't do this at 120.
And I think we can. I think that's a good place. That little resting area right there.
Perfect. Even
We've
better.
gone for 120.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's an espresso.
And I didn't even have
powder
anything to talk about, really. I had like a neck fan thing and a couple other things, but
The only thing I was thinking is how, like, the socioeconomic status of people that eat pizza. Because while we were eating, like, a guy and a wife beater came in to get a pizza. I'm like, good God, like, why?
Then at the same time, I mean, I really think pizza transcends income. I mean,
You think so? Yeah,
I
maybe.
think there's so many people getting pizza. You know, that rich white girl in her dad's Range Rover is still, oh my God,
That's true.
pizza.
That's true. But there's just so many low income. And Betty and I were talking about it because she's like, yeah, I used to eat a lot of pizza as a kid. I'm like, makes sense. Betty grew up poor, basically.
Yeah, but to me, if I'm poor, I want to go eat at McDonald's, bro.
Well, no, but also she was saying like pizza was like the special thing because it's just like it's basically a whole meal. If you think about it, there's like veggies.
Yeah,
There's
that's
meat,
true. But it's
carbs.
it's
'Cause
kind
you can
of
feed-
expensive though.
It can be, but they had like
What's
$7
the difference between a pizza and no,
They
you
had-
can feed a family of four.
I know what you're saying. But they had they had like a 14-inch pizza for $7 that you could feed probably 2 or 3 people with. So you can get it cheaper, but it's just like cheese.
Yeah, but you could also get 14 double cheeseburgers for that.
Right.
So
Because that's what I
You
told
could
her.
feed-
I was like, we could be here or Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell better, but we had pizza. Yeah, like the Taco Bell dollar menu, you can do a lot with that.
dude, and those things are they're packed
they
with
are.
filling ingredients.
Yeah, and then my dad likes Del Taco because like Tuesdays they have it's like 3 tacos for $1.29 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't know
That's
if I've ever
unbelievable.
given Del Taco a fair tasting,
you got to give it a
but
shot.
I'm down.
And now Del Taco has the what's the fake meat? If you ever want to try that.
I like the vegan stuff.
Yeah.
Burger King has that too.
Yeah. It's weird.
I'm gonna try that.
I want to try the Burger King one. I haven't tried it. Fan of the Whopper, just haven't had the other.
Yeah,
thing.
Whoppers aren't bad. No pickle, no ketchup.
What about In-N-Out? In-N-Out fan or no?
I like In-N-Out,
Okay.
but
'Cause
I'm not
you and
an
I
idiot.
went
So
once. You and I went once in San Diego. I remember
yeah, I'm just not dumb. So I don't have this hype radar for
for
types of food.
dead cow.
So it's like, yeah, the burger's good, tastes
Mhm.
good, tastes fresh. Get a
Mhm.
4x4
Yep.
or two. Grilling the bun isn't my favorite thing, but it's still good.
You'll take
All
it.
the ingredients fall out of the burger, but I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
The French fries, I don't think are that good. Do I still order them and like them and enjoy them? Yeah, but
Mhm.
I don't. I'm just not.
What do you have a favorite French fry place? Like McDonald's, maybe.
I think Jack in the Box curly fries are very good.
Ooh, those
I think
are good.
McDonald's fries are very good, and I think
Mhm.
Wendy's fries are very good.
Ooh, Wendy's.
Burger King has a meatier fry, a more meaty fry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. First, I thought you were saying meteor, like meteor in the sky. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
meteor.
that's
fry.
why because I instantly thought of a meteor.
Same here. It's because we were Dean's List kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's on the Dean's List like 4 or 5 times, I believe. But no damn star. No brownie. No treat. No cookie.
That's a
nothing.
meteorite. Wait, is it a meteorite? Wait, it's a meteorite? No, it's a meteorite. It sounds like fucking something G-Eazy would do.
It does. Did you see that?
Meteorite? I'm crying.
Did you
I
see
mean, I told her to do a sexual act on me. And then I got in a fucking Ferrari F430. And then I went and did it to me. It's so dirty. And then I told her to perform another sexual act on me. Listen, homie, I get it. Listen, all this money. I'm fucking crying like Lloyd Banks kind of, but it's still sunny. In Philadelphia. Fucking
Bay Area.
I'm about to fucking cry. But for real, perform some more sexual acts on me. And let me talk about rubbers.
It is always rubbers. He always talks about rubbers. One rubber,
And I'm kind of offbeat
100.
when I dance, and it's really cringy, but nobody look at it because the video's done in a way that the pictures always move into the next thing, so you can't really tell that I'm actually kind of dumb like the Easter bunny. Perform some sexual acts on me. If you want proof,
it's in the pudding. There it is.
Alrighty.
The old Jeezy.
Alrighty, let's go to the proof. Bop, boop, boop. And you
Full
can't hear
screen.
it.
Dang
Okay.
it. Fair enough.
Don't look at my niplets.
State Farm. Like one more second of State Farm.
I
That ought to
disliked
do
it. All right, let's go here. Let's go back to here.
Full screen that thing.
Let's go
goes.
here. Not yet, not yet.
Okay. To wait
Okay.
for it.
Now,
Exhibit A.
notice that I clicked really hard on my mouse. Like
noticed. That's
I
confidence.
attitude clicked on
You
the
did.
mouse,
That's what-
which sometimes I attitude type too.
True.
And if you ever notice the lady at the airport kiosk thing when she's
Mhm.
typing in your information,
Mm-hmm.
it's always attitude typing.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name? Phone number? Okay, let me look up your booking information.
Dude, I'll enter button 24/7. We need another camera angle so they can see.
Middle initial?
That was just the first name.
I'm not lying.
It's like a
That's
Thai
that's
name?
legit. Okay.
Yeah.
But all right, so so go to Taiga Girls Have Fun video, right? And just in
Every
case
chick
you
looks
guys
the
can't
same.
see this well. And go to like 147. Now, when it switches to this scene with everyone wearing white, look at him
His tongue out.
and tell me this isn't embarrassing.
The shoes don't
He's got
match.
this hand,
Mm-hmm.
which is just the white guy
Thing.
hip hop hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his fucking tongue out. Everyone's wearing white.
Mm-hmm.
Taiga, who's the main subject of this music video,
Mm-hmm.
is wearing white shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his shoes.
I know. Clown shoes. I seen them.
He's wearing fucking green Nikes with red laces.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I mean, you can't hear the beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not playing it.
Hey, look at Tiger's
But-
got a ring light.
You can tell, yeah. Well, it's almost square, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like that weird pixel.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how uncoordinated his dancing is.
Mm-hmm. It's a little off.
Go to this music video and go to 147 and look at this fucking guy that just is so uncomfortable here. Just, you don't notice it because in these videos they always switching pictures so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But he is an uncomfortable human.
It's like a fizz dance. What's up with all the tongue things going on? Is this like
Bro,
a-
I'm just go watch it, all right? Because it's fucking bad.
that
and
tongue
same with,
thing's bad.
Here's another thing. This is I
What
talked about
is?
this like a while ago.
Oh, not
okay.
that guy
okay.
again. If you live
Jesus,
in the
man.
Chandler area, I'd like to buy a house.
And you know that that like read the thing I
The
have?
cue card, or the,
That was like a 2008 thing, 2006 thing.
Mm-hmm. The old folk are still.
You
doing
can tell that it's like you don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, so
here
here's this music video. Oh, I think that was it.
you done seen it?
Where's the part?
Let's see. Oh, good old 6ix9ine. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yes, Party Next Door.
Oh, that was that. Okay, I see the girl that it happens to.
Doctor.
It's that blonde girl that's twerking.
Usually not a phrase that's stated very often.
Oh, well, I mean, debatable.
Is it fake blonde hair or is it real?
Okay, she looked to see how. Yeah, I haven't pointed her out though, so you can't tell, but she looks pissed in that scene because of what happens to her over here.
Welcome to the Open Sesame Podcast.
Yeah, we're reviewing this.
We review rap
It's
videos
when he pours
all
the fucking. Is she the first one that gets the whiskey poured on her?
What if it's not even real whiskey? What if it's just like water with coloring in it?
I think it's real
That wasn't in the budget.
because they're advertising Drake's fucking.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, don't know where it is. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys.
That's how we
where
do
it
it.
is.
Just like done.
I'll find it, and I also have to remember the "Don't do this" to put the "Don't do this" up there,
120.
and maybe I'll add the LaCroix thing if I remember.
Whatever you got.
All right.
I guess we're done here.
Wait, how did we end it last time? A little shout out. Tunnel Snakes rule.
So it was you were leveled like 50 mage.
Yeah, I'm 60 now. Now I'm just bored.
Damn. Because I was like not sure what that was, so I looked that up on YouTube. It's in my search history now.
Oh my
It was
god,
like,
dude,
how to
you're ridiculous.
become a
Oh, by the
mage.
way, this song's really good.
What you
London
got?
on the Track.
Wow,
Dude.
more.
London on the Track.
Drugs.
G-Eazy and Juvenile. Very good song, by the way.
Yeah, fits.
Yeah, okay. I'm already those two ads just set me over the edge. Thinking of the neck fan guy also. Everyone have a great day.
Enjoy.
Do you have anything else to say?
You're level 60 mage. That's great now. I'm gonna have to look that one up now too.
Okay, roger that. All right, take it easy, y'all.